The Boise State Broncos just suffered an embarrassing loss, and I have 3 years to win the national championship or I fail. Let's begin. All right, here we go. Boise State, 2.5-star school, 82 overall, 82 offensive defense, offensive scheme of multiple, a 4-2-5 defense, the Mountain West. This is going to be my first Mountain West rebuild of the year. All right, head coach Cam Martin. Shout out to the legendary Northwest Missouri State, Kansas, and Boise State basketball player. Runs the Boise State offense, 4-2-5 defense, Boise State pipeline, or excuse me, Boise State alma mater, North Texas pipeline. You know how we go. Cam Martin is black. We're going to give him a polo because it's cold in Boise sometimes. We have 3 years to win the national championship. According to this, we have 5 years to win the Mountain West. That is not true. Obviously, we know what this roster's got. This roster has Ashton Janty, but defensively, Ahmad Hussein from Cairo is going to lead this defense. But this is the man. This is the myth. This is the legend. This is the guy. We're going to lean on Ashton Janty. If he does, there's no way we get this done in 1 year. Let me rephrase that. If we get it done in 1 year, it's going to be because of him. And if we don't get it done, he's gone. We're Boise State, right? We're in the Mountain West. We're not going to be able to go after a bunch of 5 stars. However, we are going to go after a lot of 4 stars, right? Left guard Pat Banks, defensive tackle J.C. Emmon, left outside linebacker Corbin Zees, defensive tackle Gio Brahms, right guard Russ Reiki, quarterback John Shell, right tackle Matthew Wheat, left outside linebacker Alexander Avery, right tackle Ben Briscoe, right end Pat Volk, left tackle Cam Baggs, wide receiver Brett Lewis, middle linebacker Caden Ursua, defensive tackle George Baca, left tackle Mike Brown, quarterback Chad Amundsen, left guard Marquise Hakeem, defensive tackle TJ Humphreys, wide receivers Britton Falk and Lloyd Heaps, middle linebacker Javier Alvarado, right guard Sinal Amato, middle linebackers Ethan Kiernan and Rich Faulkner, wide receiver Devion Creed, right end Jamison Payne, wide receivers Tim Scobie and Gideon Fortunato. We got a bunch of 3 stars down here, but our goal is to use 4 stars to win a national championship. And then taking a look at the schedule, obviously we start at Georgia Southern. We go to number 4 Oregon. We have our first bye before we take on Portland State, Washington State, Utah State, a bunch of states. We go to Hawaii, have our second bye before we come back and take on UNLV, host San Diego State, Nevada, and then end the season with 3 straight games against San Jose State, at Wyoming, and then at home against Oregon State. So our schedule is pretty front-loaded. If we can get through Oregon, we have a chance to run the table. If not, we might be in some trouble. We win our first game against Georgia Southern, but our championship contender does fall to a B-. Program tradition goes up to a B, but stadium atmosphere drops to a B+. We don't like that. Even though it's only week 2, we can start scheduling visits. I think we're going to start scheduling visits for this game against Washington State. It would be a huge win for us. And we can flip John Shell to the hard sell. We know all 3 of his motivations here. We're going to switch it to the prestigious. We're going to hop into maybe more games, but for sure we're going to hop into this game against Oregon. If we can take down the Ducks, we are going to be in a great spot. Here at Outson, this is going to be an incredible game. They're probably expecting the Ashton Janty pull right away, as they should. Oh, you got to be kidding me. You got to hold on to that ball. We're going to run this ball here with Ashton Janty. This is what you came to see. Let's see it. Oh, my God. Whoa. Okay, we might not be able to run the ball against Oregon. Holy shit. There's... Oh, Maddox Madsen! Wow! Holy shit, I didn't think I had the speed. Maddox Madsen, what a fucking run. All right, Ashton Janty, let's go again. 1st and 10. I probably should have tried to chuck him. We got 4 yards, though. That's fine. Gonna try a swing pass out to Ashton Janty. Want to keep him involved. It's gonna be tough. They're in a zone coverage. Okay, okay. This is my first time using him, so I'm not... he's not a juker, okay? I just need 1 yard here. I'm gonna look immediately to that tight end. Yep. Just give me the first. Just need the first. Hey, listen, we're going to make it simple. If we can get 3 yards every play, we're going to be in a great spot. Ashton Janty again. Give me 6 yards. 7 yards. Excellent. We're going to go back to the swing pass here. This is a tough game, bro. I literally didn't... Oh, Ashton Janty, you're a dog. I literally didn't know what button it was. That was horrifying. We're going to go with the counter again here. Dude, oh my God. I want to try to keep it on the ground as much as I can. Damn. I want to see how they handled it. Ashton Janty. Dude, Ashton Janty, the fact that I got 6 yards, nice job. I don't know if they're in man. This is not the play I'm running. Here we go. I want to show it to you guys. Got him. Hit my tight end. Just holding on to the ball across the middle. Want to keep it on the ground here with an outside zone. I want to keep the ball in the hands of Ashton Janty as much as I can. Ashton Janty, let's go! Oregon, we were up 17-0, and they have managed to come back into this game. Huge sack. Oh, fuck. We almost had him. I'm bringing a blitz, bro. We know it's going to be passed probably the whole way. I can't let Dylan Gabriel just sit back there, though. That's kind of the problem. It's an RPO. Shit, it's an RPO. I got stuck. Oh, my God. We just blew a 17-0 lead. All right, we got to... Okay, wait. Is there... Let's see if this is real. No, it's not. What a ball. Maddox Madsen, you are an absolute... And Maddox Madsen has stepped up big time. We needed him to. A field goal wins us the game. So we don't have to be too... Let's see how they handle this. I literally wanted to throw to B, but I wanted to see if A... Oh, fuck. Jeffrey Boss, I don't really have time to sit here and dick around with some of these routes against this Oregon front. What a ball. What a fucking ball by Maddox Madsen, bro. We are, oh my God. Latrell Caples has played well. I think I want to throw it up to Latrell Caples if they're, no. Dude, I don't know why I literally, I did it on purpose. Like, I intentionally threw that ball away, but like, I didn't know what to do. I'm going to try a draw here on 2nd and 20. They're probably expecting pass. Ashton Janey, nice job getting me 10 back. This is huge. If I can get this up the seam. Up the seam! Let's go! Now I can afford to run the ball. Listen, make them use their timeouts. What a pancake, Ashton Janey! Never mind! We're going to go for the kill! And a touchdown only ties it. We got the 2-point conversion. We're in a great spot. We know it's passed the whole way. Dude, oh, okay, thank God. We're going to sit in a zone this time. I'm not going to bring a blitz. I'm not going to bring anything. I'm just going to sit back. Hope our 4-man rush or 3-man rush can get there. Got him. Oh my God, I manually got him. That's fine. Keep everything in front of us. I'm on Simpson. Anything? Yep. Give me that. Give me that. Let's go. We're a first down away. We are first down away from beating Oregon in Oregon. Here we go. 1 first down away. We know they're going to bring 10-9 guys. Ashton Janey! Let's go! They get an injury timeout? Bro, get the fuck out of here. I have to get another first down now. Bro, that is so whack. Oh my God, Ashton Janey. I don't even know how I did that. That's fucking awesome. I probably shouldn't be running a counter, but I want to try it. Fuck it. 2nd and 1. Oh my God, 3rd and inches. Do they expect a play action boot? Do they expect play action here? I don't even care. I don't even care. I didn't throw it away. I had the first down if I got rid of it. Fuck, that was... Honestly, I want to go for the kill, bro. This is so dumb. He held on to it! Oh my God! I don't even know if I need to run this ball, but I don't care. Ashton Janey, get off of me, little boy! We're going to keep running it. You want to know why? Because I don't give a fuck. Oregon's such a bitch of a team to beat, and I want to run with Ashton Janey. Give me the first. Oh my God, he's so good. I won't put us in jeopardy losing the game, but I just want to keep running. I should have cut it back, but unfortunate. Yeah, he is so fun to run with. Like, he flies. Dude, the way he like bounces off of blocks is actually so fun. I need to run the ball better. I love running in this full house set though. I know. Oh damn, no Ashton Janey. Oh come on, I should have cut it up, but I wanted the block. And honestly, we're gonna take our field goal because I fucking hate this team. I hate playing Oregon, bro. I might have missed that actually. I drilled it. All right, we walk into outs, and I actually can't believe we just won this game and beat Oregon 31-21. What a fucking win for Boise State. Again, I'm shocked we won this game. Ashton Janey he ran. Listen, bro, 149-22, 2 touchdowns. He had an amazing game. Look at that. Like, that was an incredible pass by Maddox Madsen. Maddox Madsen, underrated piece of this team. He's fast as hell. He had that great run. We don't need to see this. He had that incredible run to start the game, right? On 3rd and 14 where I got around the guy. He's fast as shit. I was not ready for that. And at our first bye, we actually have a big injury. Alexander Tubner, a fractured shoulder blade. He's 16 weeks is 4 months. I'm pretty sure he's done for the season with this injury. And we have the positional depth to handle it. Zion Washington, Nick Hawthorne, or Milo Lopez. Who the fuck is this, bro? Stop calling me. But just losing your best player at that position in, Alexander Tubner sucks. When we take down Portland State, move to a B championship contender 3-0. Ben Briscoe locked us out, so we're going to take him off our board. And we're actually going to add Brian Mulak, the tight end. If he could come here, he'd be the 3rd best tight end in the country. That'd be huge for us. When we lose to Washington State, fall to 3-1. Stadium atmosphere actually drops to a B. Because of that loss, John Shell commits to Washington, so he's gone. We are going to add Mike Rhodes, the defensive tackle, to our board. If he could come here, they'd be a big piece for us. We got our first commit of the video in 4-star right guard Russ Reiki. It's going to be big for our offensive line going forward. We beat Utah State, moved to 4-1. Championship contender moves up to a B+. And Latrell Caples had a crazy game. 6 receptions for 125 and 3 touchdowns. That is awesome. And we beat Utah State by 31, so that's great for us. Get our next commit in D-tackle Jace Zieneman. That's a huge piece for our defense. Here at our second bye, we actually have a decent amount of injuries, but the big one is Ben Dooley. He's out for 5 weeks with a dislocated ankle. We're 5-1 so far at our second bye, so he'll miss the next 4 games, which is big. Because our offensive line is a big part of how Andy's been able to run. We don't really have the position. We're going to put Jake Steele there. We have Tyler Keenath, but we really don't have the positional depth. Obviously, Dooley's a stud. Going to move Nathan Cardona over here just a little bit, just in case. Obviously, at right guard, we're fine. Roger Kara, Nathan Cardona, Carson Rasmussen. But it sucks. We need these guys to get back healthy. Cam Baggs locked us out, so we're going to take him off our board. We are going to add athlete Steven Gasson out to our board. He's from Alabama. The number 10 athlete in the country has some incredible speed. Continuing to beef up the offensive line with Pat Banks. That's a big get for Boise State. A lot of guys either locked us out or committed. Caden Ursa to Oregon. George Baca and Mike Brown locked us out. Chad Munison commits to Washington. Marquise Hakeem commits to Oregon. Both TJ Humphreys and Britton Falk locked us out. Lloyd Heaps commits to Arizona State. Javier Alvarado locked us out. Sinaloa Amato commits to Washington. Ethan Kiernan locked us out. Rich Faulkner, Devion Creed, and Jamison Payne all commit to Oregon. Tevin Scobie and Gideon Fortunato locked us out. I'm going to take some other guys off our board, but we have to redo our board quickly. We added a lot of guys. We're going to start with strong safety Santiago Peace, the 4-star gem, and then Jadarius Weeks, the 4-star athlete. He would be big for us considering we really don't have that much size at our tackle position. And he's 6'3", 309. We beat UNLV, moved to 6-1. James Kinner was up to an A-. We love to see that. And Ahmad Hassanian, 2 sacks, 4 tackles, 3 TFLs, a huge game from the end. We beat UNLV 37-18, so we won by 19 points. Excuse me. Continuing to beef up our tackles, we get right tackle Matthew Wheat. We move to 7-1. We sneak into the top 25 for the first time at number 24. So let's take a look at this game. We beat them 38-7, so we beat the hell out of them, which is awesome. Great games. I want to take a look at Ashton Janey's stats. 124 and 2 touchdowns, also 29 and a touchdown for Caden Dudley. And then defensively, we had 2 sacks from Jaden Virgin Morgan and Braxton Feely, and then 2 picks from Marco Notarini. So our middle linebacker is a ball hawk. Even though we beat San Diego State, Gio Rams decides to stay home and goes to North Carolina State. That's fine. Alexander Avery also commits to Washington, so he's off our board. Same Pat Volke commits to Cal, stays home. Tracy Scroggins locked us out, so we're going to take him off our board. We're going to add Clay Batonio to our board. He's a 4-star center out of Louisiana. He would be a big get for this team because we need to continue to beef our offensive lineup, especially if we want to continue to run the ball next year. Taking on Nevada, this is a rivalry game. We got to keep winning if we want to have a chance to make the playoffs. We were late on Brian Molback, but he decided to come to Boise State. We love that. We win that game, move to 8-1. Brand Explosion moves up to a B. We move to the number 23 team in the country. Let's take a look at this game here. Beat them 49-42, so a close game. In overtime, wow. Okay, so shout out to our offense. 115 and 2 touchdowns on the ground for Ashton Janey. 27 for Maddox Madsen. 27 and 2 touchdowns for John Brez Dubar. Defensively, 11 tackles from Marco Notarini. 1 sack from Ahmad Hussein, and then 2 picks from Amarian McCoy and Andrew Simpson. Again, our linebackers are everywhere. Even when we beat Nevada, Corbin Zees commits to Washington, so we're going to take him off our board. Clay Batonio locks us out, and so does Thaddeus Malvo. We added Lloyd Drew, another tight end. We want good blockers and good... I use my tight ends a lot when I pass. I really don't look for my receivers as much. That's a me thing. But we're also going to take off Miguel Rivera and Tyler Milano as they lock this out. We got a road game at San Jose State. Again, we got to keep winning. We win that one, move to 9-1. Herbert Gums, a sack at TFL and 2 tackles, had a great game. The senior defensive tackle, Mountain West Player of the Week. Let's take a look at that. Also had a forced fumble and 2 fumble recoveries. We beat San Jose State by 17. That's a great win. Our final road game against Wyoming, gotta have it. We do win. We moved to 10-1, moved to the number 18 team in the country, but our championship contender falls to a B+. Stadium atmosphere falls to a B-. I don't understand that because we didn't play at home and we won. So our final game of the season, Oregon State. If we can win this, we're gonna be in a great spot. Like, we just have to win these games. We get up middle linebacker Steven Gastineau, and we win. Championship contender was A-. We move to number 13 in the country. And we're going to be taking on Hawaii in the Mountain West Championship. Holy. So if we look at this, the conference standings, we beat Hawaii already. Fresno State also had 10 wins, but did not make the conference championship. I have not played a home game. What the hell's happening? Our left guard is back, but our left tackle in Cage Casey is going to be out for the Mountain West Championship. If we made a deep playoff run, Alexander Tubner would be back. I don't know. Again, it would completely depend on the Mountain West Championship game. But I want to take a look at our left tackle spot because that is a serious injury. He's one of our best offensive linemen. Yeah, we had to move Hall Schmidt over. We have Kyle Cox. Connor Gilbreth really isn't that guy. We're thin at these offensive line positions. Dayton Metoyer's over here. Connor Gilbreth, Kyle Cox. Yeah, we just don't have the depth on the offensive line, so we need these guys to come back. And I don't even necessarily know if we were to make the conference championship based on... Wait, what the... Oh, this is next week. I was like, what the hell? I want to see the schedule because I'm not actually sure if we would make the conference championship if we were to win the Big 12 or the Mountain West. Because we're at 13, so I don't know where we would be. We also have to win the game, and I'm not going to play in this game even though I really want to. So theoretically, these two are in 3. If Tulane's in, they're 4. So if we win the Mountain West Championship, we're in. Because we would win over the Big 12 champion, I think. So if we win and we're in, we're probably the 5th auto bid, but win and you're in. Even though we beat Nevada, Mike Rhodes commits to Clemson, so we're going to take him off our board. Brett Lewis commits to Washington, even though we beat Oregon State. And San Diego commits to Cal. So it's tough to recruit out west against some of these traditional powerhouse West schools. And I know it's late, but Britton Falk decommitted, so we're going to go after him. A 4-star receiver out of Washington. It'd be a huge get for him. The Mountain West Championship against Hawaii. Unfortunately, I'm not going to play in this game. It would be at the blue turf, and I want to play on the blue turf at least once, hopefully. Win this, and you're in the playoffs. Lose and you're out. It's that simple for us. And we lost. We're not going to make it. Oh, my God. We lost to Hawaii. Ashton Janey was the best running back. 200 carries, 1,700 yards, 19 touchdowns. We only played one game with him, and it would have been really cool to do the playoffs with him, but we're going to play in the New Mexico Bowl now. Wow, what a fucking fall off. How did we lose this game? No Ashton Janey either. Shame. Jalen Milroe, awesome. This Heisman class stinks outside of him and Cam Ward, though, I'll be honest. Award winners, let's take a look at this. Obviously, beer in the ring for the head coach of the year. That's awesome. Best running back obviously goes to Ashton Janey. Brock Taylor wins the Lou Groza, but shout out to Jonah Dalmas, Alex Green. This is a big kicking class. Dragan Kisich, Trey Smack. Yeah, this is a big kicking class. I want to see this game, bro. This is heartbreaking that we lost this fucking game. We lost by 1 touchdown, too. Yeah, we were getting killed going to that in the fourth quarter. Damn. 155 and a touchdown for Ashton Janey. 77 for Maddox Madsen. 22 and a touchdown for John Brez Dubar, who's probably the guy next year. Like, honestly. Only 1 sack on the defense in Braxton Feely and no turnovers. Yeah, damn. 38 points to Hawaii. Wow, we beat them in their building 38-30, and then they came into our building and beat us 38-30. That is fucking hilarious. Well, I wanted to play a game in the blue turf, and I don't know if I would have done it if we had won the thing this year. So I'm going to simulate the fucking New Mexico Bowl. It doesn't matter. But I want to take a look at early National Signing Day. Bring in a bunch of the 4 stars we wanted. Left guard Pat Banks, tight end Brian Mulbach, defensive tackle Jay Zieman, right guard Russ Reiki, right tackle Matthew Wheat, and athlete Steven Gastineau. Obviously, Britton Falk commits to Oregon, so we're going to take him off our board. Going after a bunch of other 4 stars and still got some 3 stars, so we're in a good spot. And we win the New Mexico Bowl. Get a first bowl win under Coach Cam Martin. Unfortunately, we're not able to win or make the playoffs in year 1. That's going to suck because we are objectively probably going to lose Cam Ward. Or not Cam Ward, Jesus Christ. Ashton Janey, 35-28, so offensive game. 85 and a touchdown in Ashton Janey's presumable final game. Defensively, 11 tackles from Marco Notarini, and then we had, 3 sacks from Jaden Virgin Morgan, Braxton Feely, and Tyler Wegas, and then an interception from Amarian McCoy. So we should have a good team coming back. It's just we're losing the best player in college football, if not one of. We end the season 12-2, the number 12 team in the country. A- pro potential. Conference prestige falls to a C-. Coach prestige goes up to an A+, and A-. Athletics go to B-. So that's good. That's a good sign. In Oregon, the team we beat in their building wins the national championship. That's fucking, oh my God. Oh, it would have been so fun to play that Janey. But the beauty of these rebuilds is that they're rebuilds, right? This team is not ready. And so that we have to continue to rebuild it. Ashton Janey is obviously the only guy going to go pro. Yeah, that's going to suck. We're also obviously losing Amada Sainin. Yeah, we're going to have to do some rebuilding. I think this might be a tough year for us. So we're going to go after a decent amount of guys in the transfer portal, right? Wide receivers Vincent Holmes and Taz Reddick from Washington and Oregon State. Quarterback Sam Levitt from Arizona State. Wide receiver Zachariah Branch from USC and free safety Christian Pierce also from USC. And a running back Isaiah Carlson from UCLA. The 2 big guns, if we could get them, were Zachariah Branch and Sam Levitt. If we can get both of them, we're going to be in such a good spot. Obviously, Ashton Janey went in the first round. We also had Amon Hassan and go on day 2 in the third. That's big for our school. We get 4-star center Jadarius Weeks, continuing to add to our class. That's a big one. Bring in tight end Lloyd Drew. And unfortunately, Zachariah Branch commits to fucking Oregon, bro. Damn. We're going to add transfer Zay Franks to our board, the cornerback from Southern Miss. He would be a big get for this team. We need some more DBs. We bring in Sam Levitt. That's the biggest guy. Listen, we wanted to get Zachariah Branch, but we managed to get one of the targets we really, really wanted. And taking a look at National Signing Day, obviously Sam Levitt is the head of this class. Jadarius Weeks is here too as well. Brought in a bunch of other 3 stars. A 24-man class. I didn't expect it to be in the top 10 or even the top... Oh, it is in the top 20. Okay. 9 4-stars, 13 3-stars, and 2 2-star transfers. Our best player, Sam Levitt. I guess I don't really know why I'm excited. I thought about it more. I was like, we have Maddox Madsen. So maybe it's just a quarterback competition. I don't know how good Sam Levitt is in this game, but we'll see. Yeah, they're both an 83 overall. Levitt does have an extra year of eligibility. We also have Malachi Nelson, so we really have a deep quarterback room. Steven Gastineau is going to be a starting outside linebacker for us day 1. That's a big get as an athlete. And then Jadarius Weeks is going to play left end, 6'3", 309, so 2 big contributors for our defense. Much different roster this year, right? Left tackle Gage Casey, tight end Matt Lauder, Maddox Madsen is going to be our QB. Our punter is one of our top 5 players. Probably not a good sign, but James Ferguson Reynolds is a stud. Middle linebacker Marco Notarini. Quarterback Malachi Nelson. We actually have a bit of a quarterback conundrum, right? Because we also have Andrew Simpson at right outside linebacker, Jaden Virgin Morgan, Mason Randolph. We bring in Sam Levitt. I guess I didn't know how well Maddox Madsen was going to progress. He's already an 88 overall. Quarterback Jeremiah Irby, free safety Ty Benefield, running backs John Brez Dubar and Caden Dudley, wide receiver Prince Strahan, and freshman cornerback Travion Tolmer. So we got a really good team this year, much more well-rounded, but no star power. Because of the success we had last season, we're going to be able to go out and get a lot of, or at least target 5 stars, right? We're going to go after athlete Manuel Easy, wide receiver Mafu Puha, defensive tackle Percy Putezi, right outside linebacker Kevin Sandlin, quarterback Dylan Coffey, right end Tracy Lamp, and Gregory Best, and then a bunch of other 4 stars. So if we can get even like 3 of these 5 stars, we're going to be in great shape if we have to go to a year 3. Okay, so our schedule, we start off at USF. We then play, this is Eastern Washington. We both have both of our buys. We're supposed to have one of our buys like down here. If I can, I might schedule this Notre Dame game earlier just because this is what it really is. But I don't see Notre Dame here, so. Actually, I figured it out. Okay, so I'm able to move Notre Dame again at Notre Dame to what they're actually playing them. We have our bye. We have App State, San Diego State. We have our second bye. It's close. And then we host New Mexico, go to Air Force, host Hawaii, go to UNLV, host Fresno State, go to Nevada and Utah State. So six home games this year. Again, I added Eastern Washington because they didn't have it updated, and then I did move Notre Dame down to make it more in line with what the real schedule is. Yeah, year 2. Let's see if we can win an IBP in year 2. Even though it's only week 1, we've already been locked out of prospects. Jake Costanzo locked us out, and left tackle LaMichael Rowland, and running back Lamar Peterson. That is not a good start. We are going to add right tackle Rashad Hills to the board. He's from Michigan. We're not on his board now, but if we can get in on him, he'd be a big piece for our offensive line. Even though we win our first game against USF, our championship falls to a B+. That is not a good look. Even though it's only week 2, we can manage to start scheduling visits. Our best game is against Fresno State. We're going to start scheduling visits then. And we're going to start taking a guess on some of these hard sells. I think the final one is Workhorse, so we'll do Pro Potential here. Hopefully we get it right. We take down Eastern Washington, move to 2-0. Our championship moves back up to an A-. Cameron Bates, the sophomore wide receiver, had a brilliant game, 9 for 95 with 3 touchdowns. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, we beat them 38-7, so not the offensive explosion we'd like, but played well. And we actually beat Notre Dame in their building. I just simmed it. Moved to number 24 in the country, 3-0. Let's take a look at this game against Notre Dame. 34-28 in South Bend. 6 points in the fourth quarter to seal it. Maddox Madsen, 243 and a touchdown. 64 and a touchdown for John Brez Jabbar. 51 for Maddox Madsen. 18 and 2 touchdowns for Caden Dudley. Receiving line 72 for Chase Penry. 61 for Cameron Bates. 53 for Matt Lauder. 37 and a touchdown for Darius Yates Jackson. Did allow 2 sacks from Mason Randolph and Gage Casey, but defensively, 1 sack from Lopez Sanusi and a pick from Trayvon Tallmere. Did have a punt pinned inside their 20, 208 punt yards. Shout out to James Ferguson Reynolds, bro. That's crazy. Even though we're only at week 3 at our first bye, we're at a big loss, right? Prince Draken has a dislocated ankle. He's out for about 2 months, right? And we're really thin at receiver already. Not thin, but we just don't have top-level talent there, right? I mean, our best receivers now, Chase Penry. We have Cameron Bates, Darius Yates Jackson, Vincent Holmes, Tyshawn Liggins, Taz Reddick. So, I mean, we have guys there, but our best receiver is now out for 8 weeks. We get our first 5-star of the video in right end Tracy Lamp. That's a huge get. We got our first game well ranked this season. We're taking on App State. Let's see what happens. We take down App State, and Michael Madri, 3 sacks, 5 tackles, 1 TFL. Magnificent game from Michael. Mountain West Player of the Week on defense, and the National Defense Player of the Week. Let's take a look at this game here. I didn't actually get a chance to look at 5 tackles, 3 sacks. We just sneaked by App State, too. Wow, we needed all of it. Next up, we start Mountain West play against San Diego State. Let's see if we can get our first win. We get another defensive player in right end, Gregory Best. Another defensive player in right outside linebacker, Kevin Sandlin. Continuing to add to our defense. That's huge. We lose. We actually fall to 4-1. Championship contender falls to a B+. That's not good. I do want to look at this game because that is a big loss for the Broncos. 23-20. Damn. They just probably kicked a game-winning field goal or something. Maddox Madsen, 187, 2 touchdowns. Couldn't run the ball well. 54 and a touchdown for Matt Lauder. 33 for Chase Penry. 28-yard reception for Darius Yates Jackson. 24 and a touchdown for Cameron Bates. No sacks by our offensive line, so great job by them. Defensively, we had 2 from Jace Zieneman and Michael Madry, and then an interception from Marco Notarini. And then 230 punt yards, one of them pinned in the 20. Our team played well. We just couldn't do enough on offense. We bring in 5-star wide receiver Mafu Puha, 5-star defensive tackle Percy Putezi, 5-star right tackle Rashad Hills. Wow, we're getting almost every one of the guys we want. And our championship contender does move back up to an A- after the bye, which is a good sign. And even though we beat App State, Dylan Coffey actually commits to Ole Miss, so we're going to take him off our board. We take down New Mexico, move back into the top 25 at number 22, 5-1. Let's take a look at this game against New Mexico. Beat them 17-14. We are allergic to blowing someone out. Maddox Madsen, 214, 2 touchdowns. Didn't run the ball that well. 80 yards and 2 touchdowns for Cameron Bates. Did allow 2 sacks from Jake Steele and Cage Casey. So left side of our offensive line not playing too well. But we did get 4 sacks from Jaden Virgin Morgan, Jay Seaman, and Michael Madry, and then an interception, or 2 from Andrew Simpson and Trayvon Tallmere. So we're playing well. I mean, I think at the end of the day, if we can win the Mountain West, we have a chance to legitimately, make the playoffs. But we that's what happened last year. We didn't win the Mountain West. Taking on Air Force, our first Mountain West road game. Let's see what happens. And we lose to Air Force, fall to 5-2. The number championship contender goes down to a B+. Damn, let's take a look at that game. I just don't think we have the star power to keep up. And so the close games, yeah, 27-21. Damn, we have 21-14 going into the halftime. We just couldn't hold on. Maddox 203 and a touchdown. 63 and 2 touchdowns for Caden Dudley. 54 for Chase Penry. 50 for Vincent Holmes. 49 for Matt Lauder. 27 for Cameron Bates. 17 and a touchdown for Taz Reddix. Give up a sack. That left side of the offensive line is not doing too well. Only had 1 sack from Jaden Virgin Morganson. And didn't have a single sack or interception. We did have 1 punt inside the 20. 6 for 269. 6 punts is too much, bro. Like, we got to start scoring more points. Like, once we turn them out in West play, look at this. 23, 17, 27. Damn. We take down Hawaii, move to 6-2. Championship kind of moves back up to an A-. Been a while since we've seen some gameplay. I want to take on the Fresno State Bulldogs. If we want to have a chance to win the Mountain West, we have to have this game. Our first look here at the blue turf of the Boise State Broncos. This is going to be such an interesting game. I've never played on this turf. This lead out is sick. Again, I've never seen this before. This is my first Mountain West rebuild, my first time to go up to Boise. This is awesome. This is an incredible atmosphere. Here we go. Gonna see if we can try it on the ground, or excuse me, through the air here with a little play action. I needed to hit right bumper, but I didn't know if that was gonna get jumped. I'm gonna put Lauder on a drag here. I want to see how they handle a lot of these. The rain is going to make this a very hard game, especially through the air. Gonna try some play action. See here, so they handle it. Golly, my left side of my offensive line is getting destroyed. Gonna try a little mesh concept here. See how they cover it. They bring... I didn't... Bro, what the fuck was that? Gonna put Strachan on a streak here. If this is covered the way I think it's gonna be. I did not... Fuck. Well, I'm putting the ball back. Damn, bro. There we go. Pinned them inside their 20-ish. That's fine. All right, 3rd and 9. They scored. We have not. That's PI, but I don't even care. We caught the ball. Holy shit. We gotta get something going downfield, bro. I'll be honest, I needed to send him on a streak. That's my fault. See if I can hit a 51-yard field goal here in the rain. This is not going to be easy. Oh, I fucking shanked it. Oh my god, I fucked it. Son of a bitch. Shout out to our defense, man. They're putting in some work. We got to try to get something going here. This is all on me. I'm playing horribly. I'm just going to take off with Maddox Madsen. Oh! Maddox Madsen! What a juke! Holy shit, what a juke by Maddox Madsen. I'm getting so antsy in the pocket, bro. I'm not letting my routes develop because I'm immediately looking to scramble. Oh my god, I just tried to step up and throw it and got popped. That's why I'm so damn antsy. 4th and goal at the 1, bro. I'm going for this. Maddox Madsen, gonna get in there. Okay, finally. Holy shit. We have not done anything on defense or on offense so far in this game. It's been a rock fight. Oh my god, thank the Lord. 4th and 10, they're gonna get a field goal. That's fine. Gotta get something out of this drive. I'm gonna put Lauder on a drag. That's 4th and 4. That's fine. We're going for it. Oh my god. I'll be honest. I didn't know where to go with that ball. All right, we're going to try to run this ball here with Dudley. Haven't run the ball yet. It's okay. We got 3 yards. That's a good run. He's definitely not Ashton Janey, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, this is definitely different running. It's definitely a lot harder to run with this team. Dude, there's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to go. I got to have more time than that, bro. They're in zone. I got to cook up some shit. Dude! I'm taking my field goal, tying the game. It's fine. Okay, we're going to tie the game. Damn, bro. This is just... I'm not used to playing with this team. This is such a different team than what I'm usually used to playing with. 3rd and 2, we're going to try running this ball here. Give me the first. That's all I needed. Let's see what we got. I threw a duck. Oh, no. Dude, I swore he caught that fucking ball. I'm taking off of Maddox Madsen. Oh, my God. 4th and 9. Holy shit, Maddox Madsen. What a run. Dude, like, what the fuck? Where did he just came free up the middle? Bad ball. Doesn't matter. Let's go. Prince Strachan is back, and he is balling. That's fuck. Dude, if he doesn't run into someone, I get a touchdown there. I'm going to see if they bite on this. Right bumper, X. I'm just going to take off. I'm going to walk in with Maddox Madsen. We take a touchdown lead late. I'm bringing a blitz, but we know they're going to be in pass the whole way. Amon Simpson. Dude, please. Oh, he caught that? Oh, my God. What a catch. Amon Notarini. We know it's going to be pass the whole way if they even get this off. Awesome. Not bringing a blitz this time. I'm going to sit back. Amon Notarini. Great job by our DB to get back over there. Just gonna keep him pass pro. I'm on Notarini. Dude, oh, the ball's out! The ball's free! I don't know who did it! I was too busy having a stroke! Let's go! All right, we gotta have something here. Let's go! What a run! Gonna sit in pistol full, and I'm gonna run this ball with Dudley. A first down seals the deal. First down seals the deal, that's game. Oh, I guess it's not the game. Caden Dudley, we need a couple more runs. Oh, we're gonna switch to the backup, I guess. Dude, I needed to cut back outside. I thought I could just truck him over, though. Fuck me. Well, they're out of timeouts now. Now I can really milk the clock. All right, Caden Dudley, give me something. That's a great run. That's a great 5-yard run. Here we go. Here we go. We're going to take down Fresno State. Oh, my God. Let's go. Just going to get more rushing yards for fun. Let's go. And we're going to score one more time as the clock expires to really nail it into Fresno State. Sire Gaines gets his first score of the day. And we take down Fresno State 23-10. My first game with this new look Boise State team, and on top of it with the blue turf. It's really cool to play on this turf. Great win for the program. The battle for the milk can. Shout out to the Boise State Broncos. We had a big win. And we're one step closer to winning the Mountain West. 175, 50% completion percentage, 2 touchdowns from Medic Madsen. He was magnificent. His legs really carried us. 2 rushing touchdowns on the ground as well. An absolute rocket of a ball right there. And then Sire Gaines walked it in to end the game. Boise State, I don't know if I'm going to play another game in the regular season just because our schedule's pretty light. And I kind of like letting the CPU handle it because then it really proves if I'm building a good team. With that win, we're back in the top 25 at 22, 8-2 the Boise State Broncos. Even if we beat Fresno State, Manuel Easy commits to Texas. We're going to take him off our board. Taking on Nevada, a rivalry game. Our last 2 games on the road. If we can manage to win both of them, we're going to be in the Mountain West Championship. We win that game, move to 9-2, the number 19 team in the country. Let's take a look at this game here against Nevada. We beat them 27-20, so we sneak by Nevada in overtime. Oh my God. Maddox Madsen, 253, 3 touchdowns. Didn't run the ball well, but 126 in a touchdown to Cameron Bates, 77 in a touchdown to Matt Lauder, 21 to Chase Penry, and then 14 in a touchdown to Prince Strachan. No sacks allowed by our offensive line. Great job. 10 tackles from Marco Notarini, and then 1 sack from J.C. Edmond, and then an interception from Deontay Thornton and Zion Washington, so our DBs were everywhere. 236 punt yards, only 5 punts, not bad. 1 pin. I know I'm looking at the punter, but our punter's good. He actually might win Groza or whatever the fucking Ray guy is, whatever it's called. Our final game of the year against Utah State. Here we go. Again, I actually don't even know if we'll technically make the conference championship game because I think both of our losses are to New Mexico and Air Force. But we have to beat Utah State to have a chance to make the conference championship. I really hope New Mexico is playing Air Force. That would be fucking sick if they were. Air Force is taking on Colorado State, and UNLV is taking on Nevada. Or excuse me, New Mexico is taking on San Diego State. Both on the road. This is the one we need. We need Colorado State to pick up a big win. We moved to number 18 with that win 10-2, a championship contender. That's a big win. Prince Strachan had a spectacular game, 9 for 152 and 4 touchdowns. Wow. And I don't think we made the Mountain West Conference Championship because of that. I can tell. I think so. 42-24, we beat Utah State. But the conference standings have us at 3 because we lost to Air Force and New Mexico. That is insane. Wow. So we're not going to make the... Fuck, dude. Oh, my God. We're not going to make it again? So we're going into year 3. Year 3 is the final year. I think we need to make a change to our defense. I'm going to fire Jason Robinson. I know it's going to be tough to replace the recruiting aspect for it, but here's a little secret. In year 3, I don't fucking recruit because it doesn't matter. Oregon's Jalen Daniels wins the Heisman. I did a video where I had to play that son of a bitch at Oregon. That's such a... Please don't ever go there. Taking on Colorado in the Guaranteed Rate Bowl. Okay. Jalen Daniels, Avery Johnson, Cade Klubnik, Austin Mack, and Sawyer Robinson. So these top 3, this is crazy, bro. Here at National Signing Day, we managed to get a lot of the guys we wanted in wide receiver Mafu Puha, defensive tackle Percy Putezi, right outside linebacker Kevin Sandlin, right tackle Rashad Hills, right ends Tracy Lamba and Gregory Best, and then a bunch of 4 stars. We got a big class coming in, much better than this past year's. But what's important for us is we need a new defensive coordinator. And here's what I'm looking at, right? Tyree Folkert's the head coach at Coastal, runs a spread offensive 4-2-5 defense and has a Kentucky pipeline. I don't really care about that. Or I go get DJ Duck, the head coach of ULM. Michigan, Auburn, and North Carolina are all interested in him as their coordinators for defense and offense. His talent tree is tactician heavy and motivator. That is big. I'm going to offer DJ Duck. I know it's a long shot considering 3 Power 5 schools are going after him, but fuck it. And again, bowl game against Colorado State, I don't really give a shit, so we're going to sim it. We lose the bowl game to Colorado. I'm going to take a look at that in a second here. I just like to look to see what offers I got. We lose to Colorado, which kind of fucking sucks. But we didn't lose. We got fucking murdered. We didn't score till the 4th quarter. Holy shit. Maddox Madsen, 167, 2 touchdowns. Didn't run the ball at all. 62 and a touchdown for Cameron Bates, 29 for Caden Anderson, 28 for Prince Strachan, 25 for Chase Penry, 21 for Matt Lauder, and 2 and a touchdown for Jambrez Dubar. Allowed 3 sacks from Hull Schmidt off that right side. That's tough. Defensively, only 1 sack from Jaden Virgin Morgan. No turnovers, and then punt-wise, 8 punts for almost 400 yards and 1, and that's fucking insane. That's not a good... 8 punts is not good. And we didn't manage to get ULM head coach, so we go back to the drawing board. Tyrell Mayer, the defense coordinator at a local high school in Iowa, runs a 4-2-5 defense, fits our scheme, does have some motivator, does have some tactician. Larry Johnson, defensive coordinator at Texas State, 4-2-5 defense, Kentucky pipeline. Marshall's interested in him as their head coach. Again, tactician boost, we like that. Kevin Ballo, the head coach at Toledo, runs an air raid offense, a 3-3-5 tight defense, Pennsylvania pipeline. Wisconsin, Boston College, and Cincinnati are all interested in him as their as their head coach. Holy shit. So he got great tactician boosts. Okay. But the guy I'm looking at, Tyree Folkerts, he's got a good thing. 4-2-5 spread offense. Kentucky Pipeline. Toledo's interested in him as our offensive coordinator. We're interested in him as our defensive coordinator. Has a lot of tactician boosts. But Glenn Stanford, the defensive coordinator at UAB, runs a base 3 for a Southern California pipeline. He has Master Motivator. And Master Motivator is huge for off-season recruiting, or for off-season progression. We're about to enter a critical off-season, so I'm going to offer him. And we do bring in Glenn Stanford from UAB, so we make a coaching change. We like to see that. And now we're going into year 3, baby. To end the season, finished number 20 overall, B+ pro potential. It goes down. Coach prestige does drop to a B+, but nothing crazy. Maddox Madsen is trying to leave. Unfortunately, I'm going to tell you no. And Connor Gilbreth is going to transfer due to playing time. I would love for you to come back. Sweet. So we don't lose anybody to transfer portal. We lose a lot to graduation. Obviously, Caden Dudley. I'm Andrew Simpson. Who else we got down here? Marco Notarini. He was Jeremiah Irby. Mason Randolph. Braxton Feely. James Ferguson Reynolds. Matt Lauder. He's going to go in the draft. Okay, so bringing back Maddox Madsen. We didn't need to because we did have Malachi Nelson and Sam Levitt. But fuck it, right? I mean, listen, you can't have too much depth at quarterback. Injuries happen. So we are going to go after a couple transfers, not as many as last year, but cornerback Josiah Wagoneer out of Cal, he would be a huge piece for us. Going after another quarterback in John Shell, I'm like 95% sure I tried to recruit him initially. Just want to get more quarterback depth. You really cannot have too many. And then we're going after 3 free safeties in Preston Rex, Marquise Bell, and Killinay Mendolia Jensen out of BYU, number 17 Liberty, and Hawaii. So most of this is regional outside of the free safety from Liberty, who's an absolute stud, but he's from California. And then obviously we played this guy, so you can't beat him, join him. If we can get some of these big guys, we're going to be in a great spot, especially Josiah Wagoneer. And then in the draft, we did have 2 guys go in the later rounds in Matt Lauder and Marco Notarini. So at the end of the day, our school's putting out good guys. It's now just can we put it together and make one run. All we need to do. We bring in center Deontay Higdon. That's a big start to our transfer cycle. We got right end Tyler Below, just continuing to slowly add to our transfer class. We love to see it. John Shell did commit to Oregon, so we're going to take him off our board. We bring in quarterback Jeremy Hurt. That is a huge get for this team. Unfortunately, cornerback Josiah Wagoneer commits to Oregon, so we're going to take him off our board. That was the big get we did not manage to get this year. Oregon steals another one. We're going to add one more guy to our board, the transfer right guard Zachary Henning from Texas State. If we can get him, just great depth for our offensive line, and we need it. Here at National Signing Day, we managed to bring in a really big class. I believe we filled a full 35. Nope, 34. Punter. But doesn't matter. We are the number 1 class in the country, the most 5 stars, 6 of them, 11 4 stars, 13 3 stars, and 4 2 stars. I did not expect to have this good of a class. I did not expect that 6 5 stars were going to go as number 1, especially considering the amount of 3 stars and 2 stars we had. But fuck you, Alabama. That's right. Boise State tier. Jeremy Hurt, we're actually going to put him at fullback. You want to know why? Because I run full house set, and we need a good fullback. We don't have one. So that's going to be good for us. And then, fuck it, I want to make sure everything's optimized. Isaac Whalen, we're going to put you at left end. We need a good end. We really haven't been recruiting defense very well. This is a team led by Maddox Madsen, who came back for his senior year when he definitely could have gone pro. We finally have a star, and it's our quarterback for the first time. We start the season at number 1 Oregon. We take on Memphis. This is South Dakota. And this game is not supposed to be Rice. It is actually going to be at Western Michigan. At Western Michigan. So 2 non-conference road games, 2 non-conference home games. We get our bye here, and then it's big time. Let's do this, boys. We're going to make this one quick. This is the final year. We're taking on number 1 Oregon to start the season. We did it a couple years ago. We're going to do it again. Last time we beat this team, we had Ashton Janey. This time it's a completely new team. I think I have the step. Oh, I might have had the step, but I needed... Oh, fuck. Gonna try a dive here with Dubar. Like, okay, maybe not against this offensive line. I might not, or defensive line. I might not be able to do it. Damn. This might be tougher than the last time. I had a superstar last time. I don't this time. What a ball by Maddox Madsen. A dime. Gonna try the halfback swing to Dubar here. I don't have the speed to outrun a linebacker. Oh, my God. All right. Sire Gaines, what do you got for me? That was a good run. I didn't have any time at all, bro. Holy shit, they were in my face. New punter, too. It's not the same guy. Excellent job. That's fine. Dante Moore is the quarterback. No longer is it Jalen Daniels. We're already in the second quarter, and nobody has scored. Our defense has been awesome. Oh, fucking hell. We got 3 yards. John Brez Jubar has been struggling to put the ball on the ground right now. This is a great team, bro. Their defense is unreal. Dude, holy shit. I can't do anything against this team. I don't know how the fuck I'm even in field goal range. Inside release. Oh my God, 1st and goal to 1. What a fucking grab. Gonna flip this play to the wide side. I'm looking for the fullback on the drag. Dude, I had him. I just didn't have time. All right, stop getting cute. I'm punching this ball in. Okay, let's run the ball. We're going to run it in. Let's go. We strike first here at Outson. Our defense has been fucking awesome. They don't even have a first down yet. I thought he was running it in. Oh my God, I don't think he was running an out route. Oh my, what the, dude. I fucking, dude, I don't even know what I just did. I just sold the hell out of our defense, bro. I'm so sorry to our defense, man. What do you got for me? Dude, Maddox Madsen is, why are you so much slower than I thought? We started this game off so well, have not been able to do anything since. Go get it. Jamerson Dubois! Let's go! That's not your first name, and I don't know it! We have 12 first downs. We're tripling their first downs, and this game is tied. That's crazy. I'm on Hambrick. I'm so glad I blew that play up. This is definitely a pass. Bring in a blitz here. I'm on Hawthorne. We got to get home. Great job by our defense. 3rd and 11. I'm going to bring another blitz, but I'm going to sit back that doesn't make any sense. I'm bringing a blitz, but I'm going to sit back in pass coverage. I know it's pass. Give me that. Oh my God. I thought he caught it. I was about to freak out. I ran that so fucking poorly. All right, Dubois. That's fine. That's a good 8 or 7 yards. Jambres Dubois. Just going to keep it on the ground here. 2nd and 3. Great job by my offensive line to get to that second level. I'm going to try the fullback. I'm going to try the fullback's full house slip. Let's see how they cover it. Oh, no! Oh, yes! I wanted to throw the out route. He was naked. Okay, Jamerson Dubois. Let's try to punch this in. We're going to punch it in and take a touchdown lead here in Outson in Oregon. I'm going to bring a blitz here. I need to get out on a... Yep, I want to get on Hawthorne. Picked off the CPU! Pick 6. Why couldn't I should have just tried to run. Oh, my God. We're a first down away. Deontay Thornton. What a play. Get out. Get out, Dubois! Let's go! Jambres Dubois. It's time to make the NIL money, big fella. There we go. Get forward. Oh, dude, they are in, like, goal line. Dude, I'm the fact that I think I might have gotten a yard or back to line of scrimmage is fine with me. As long as I don't turn the ball over, I win, which is fine. Holy shit, dude. I'm just getting smoked. Here we go. We drilled it. We take a 10-point lead in Outson. Oh, my God. I think we did it. I think we did it again. Oh, my God. We came into Oregon and won the game. Again. We came into Oregon and beat the Ducks 24-14 on their home field, this time without Ashton Janey, but with Maddox Madsen leading the charge. Jambres Dubois, 71 rushing yards on 22 attempts, 3 touchdowns. Dominant game from the senior running back. Just an absolute bowling ball. There was touchdown 1, there was touchdown 2, and we're going to walk into Oregon. And we're going to start the season out 1-0. I don't plan on playing too many games, but this was easily our toughest test in the non-conference. We just beat the #1 team in the country on the road, and our championship contender fell to an A-. What the fuck? As we expected, Mountain West, Offensive Player of the Week, Jambres Dubois. Just a straight-up dominant game. 71 on the ground with 2 touchdowns, 81 through the air with a touchdown. I mean, just holy hell. Prince Strachan against Memphis. 9 for 132, 2 touchdowns. Spectacular game. Mountain West Offensive Player of the Week. We moved to number 24 in the country. That's a big win for us. Yeah, we beat them 41-23 at our building. That's big. We take on South Dakota now, looking to go 3-0. Jay Zeman, 2 sacks, 4 tackles, 1 TFL. Zanked all over them. We moved to number 19 in the country with that win. 4 tackles, 2 sacks, 44-0. We absolutely obliterated South Dakota. Next up, on the road at Western Michigan, our final non-conference game. Let's do it. We beat them, moved to number 13. Championship contender was up to an A+. Wow, let's take a look at this game. Cameron Bates, 10 for 152, 3 touchdowns. Brilliant game from the junior receiver. Beat them 42-17. Wow, well done. Next up, we got Utah State, our first home game of the Mountain West play. Let's do it. Beat them, moved to number 11 in the country. Let's take a look at this game. Beat them 52-34, so an offensive explosion. Although, to be fair, it was 42-14 going into the 4th quarter. So, Maddox Madsen, 413 and 5 touchdowns. What a game. Now we got UNLV, another home Mountain West game. Moved to 6-0. Number 12 team in the country. Our championship contender does fall to an A, though. I don't understand how that works, but let's take a look at this game. Beat them 31-21. We had a great 4th quarter. Wow. Maddox Madsen, 199, 2 touchdowns. Not as good as the other game, but still a good game. Our first road Mountain West game against Wyoming. We have to have this one. Get our 7th win in a row. 7-0, 10 team in the country. A+ championship contender. The Boise State Broncos are looking to make a run. Let's take a look at that game. Beat them 42-14. Maddox Madsen, 243, 3 touchdowns. He has been magnificent all season. Final 5 games of the season. Next 2 at home, and final 3 on the road. Colorado State, gotta have it. We win the game, fall to 15, and our championship contender falls to an A. Don't really understand that one, but look at the top 25. Obviously, we're in there. Kansas State 1, Oklahoma 2. There's us down here. Let's take a look at this game. Colorado State beat them by 7 at home. Great 3rd quarter. Maddox Madsen, 334 and 3 touchdowns. I know he's not in the Heisman race, but damn, he should be. Taking on Nevada at home. Our final home game, senior night for Maddox Madsen. We go 9-0. Number 13 team in the country, A+ championship contender. Maddox Madsen, magnificent game, 248, 3 touchdowns. The Mountain West Offensive Player of the Week against Nevada. Let's take a look at this game. We beat them at 31-23, had 34 yards on the ground and a rushing touchdown as well. We needed all of it from our star. Taking on New Mexico, we absolutely have to have this one. Big win against New Mexico, moved to 7th in the country, 10-0, got 2 more games. Cameron Bates, a brilliant game, 9 for 120 with 3 touchdowns, the Mountain West Offensive Player of the Week. Let's take a look at this game. Beat them 35-27. Again, we are just sneaking by these Mountain West teams. We got Hawaii in their building. We halved the year-end for 2 years ago. 11-0, the number 6 team in the country. Let's take a look at this game against Hawaii. Beat them 28-17. A big fourth quarter from us propelled us to a win. Maddox Madsen, 344 and a touchdown. Not his best game, but got the win. And our final game is against San Jose State. I would be willing to bet that's who we would play in the Mountain West if we win this one. I don't know, because technically we would beat them and they would fall to 5-3, so I think it would depend on Hawaii or Wyoming. But let's do it. Our final game at San Jose State, if we beat them, we're playing someone in the Mountain West Championship. If we lose, we'll play them in the Mountain West Championship. We moved to 12-0, the number 3 team in the country with a win against San Jose State right there. Maddox Madsen, 272, magnificent game with 3 touchdowns. The Mountain West Offensive Player of the Week. And we're taking on Colorado State in the Mountain West Championship. Let's take a look at this game here against San Jose State. 35-27, 25 rushing yards and a touchdown on top of the 272 and 3 touchdowns. Maddox Madsen has been awesome all season. And Jason Steele has a ruptured disc. I think that means technically he definitely will miss the Mountain West Championship, but he will miss most of the rest of the season, if not all of it, depending on the rest of our season. But we recruited center heavily. I made sure to continue to get depth at a lot of our offensive line positions, center being one of them. William King, Isaac John, and Deontay Higdon. We're going to be fine. Obviously, we don't have our star here at Jason Steele, but William King can hold it down. I trust him. The number 3 team in the country. Our staff, this change to Glenn Stanford out of UAB seems to have worked wonders. If we win the Mountain West Championship, we're in as a top 4 seed with a first round bye. If we lose, though, things get dicey. Let's do it. We win, go to 13-0, undefeated, program position up to a B+. We're probably the 3rd seed, which is fine. Don't care. Mountain West champions for the first time in this video. Jay Seaman Z'd all over these kids. 1 sack, 1 TFL, 4 tackles. That doesn't matter to me. We made the college football playoff. Maddox Madsen, Mountain West Offensive Player of the Week, 254, 3 touchdowns. Magnificent game for Maddox. And let's take a look at the players of the week. Let's take a look at this game, because I would hope that we played 35-21, 36 rushing yards, and we are in the college football playoffs. Jason Steele will be back for, I believe, if we made a semifinal berth, he'll be back. However, unfortunately, sophomore Trayvon Tolmere is done for the season with a broken collarbone. That sucks. And we're thin at corner at this point, right? Jacoby Davis, Deontay Thornton, Franklin Johnson, Alex Dugans, but we have to move Gabe Tahir over. And we're fine at free safety, right? We have Ty Benefield, Preston Rex, Gabe Tahir, but it just sucks to lose someone this late in the cycle. We won Coach of the Year. Holy shit. Shout out to Cam Martin. We also won the Broyles Award. Shout out to Glenn Stanford, our new defensive coordinator, the big difference maker. Alonzo Barnett wins the Heisman. Okay. Let's take a look at the Heisman. Were we in here at all? Oh, we were! Alonzo Barnett winning the SEC is probably an impressive achievement, so I'm not going to sit here and trash on him. Darian Mensa still at Tulane. Shout out. Damn, it was cool. It would have been cool to see Maddox Madsen win, though. Obviously, shout out to Maddox Madsen. Shout out to me. Maddox Madsen in the running here as well. Shout out to Jombres Dubar, bro. I mean, he should have won, bro. Damn, we didn't get anything else. He should have won this. I died on Roderick Robinson, but we should have won that. United's Golden Award, obviously, Alonzo Barnett. We were 1-2 for the Broyles, no shit. Yeah, I mean, we had a great season, and it's not over yet. The bracket here is what's important. So, Georgia wins the SEC for the 1 seed. We're the 2 seed as winning the Mountain West. The 3 seed is USC winning the Big Ten. The 4 seed is Tulane winning the American. The 5 auto bids, 2 of them went to the Power 5 conferences. The other 3 went to the Group of 5. That's crazy. USC wins the Big Ten. They're the 3 seed. 4 seed Tulane was the American. 5 seed, I already said that. Goes to Oklahoma. 6 seed Tulsa. 7 seed. 6 seed. 6 seed Texas A&M. 7 seed Tulsa. 8 seed Kansas State. 9 seed Notre Dame. 10 seed Tennessee. 11 seed Cincinnati. And 12 seed Jacksonville State. So Jacksonville. Let's do this. Jacksonville State, Notre Dame, Tulsa, Tulane, and Boise. Almost half of the teams aren't in a Power 4 conference. Power 5 conference. That's fucking crazy. The SEC had 4 in Georgia, Oklahoma, Tennessee, and Texas A&M. Mountain West had 1. The Big Ten only had 1 in USC. The American had 2 in Tulsa and Tulane. The Big 12 had 2 in Kansas State and Cincinnati. And then Notre Dame and Jacksonville State. Wow, what a fucking bracket. I've never seen a bracket like this. I'm so for it. And we're going to be taking on Tennessee in the Fiesta Bowl. This is going to be a tough one, boys. Let's take a look at the bracket just one last time. I want to see who beat who. Oklahoma sneaks by Jacksonville State. Notre Dame upsets Kansas State. Texas A&M sneaks by Cincinnati. And Tennessee upsets Tulsa. Tulsa would have been, I'd much rather to play Tulsa, I'll be honest. We have to hire a staff. Who took our staff? Our offensive coordinator? No. I don't know if this affects current games, but I do want to make sure. Either Lee Bodie, air raid offense from North Texas pipeline, Tody Rhodes, offense coordinator at Western Kentucky, air raid from a New Mexico pipeline, or do I hire Alfonso Osgood, the head coach at Eastern Michigan, offensive scheme, multiple 425 defense, Ohio pipeline, or Kyle Skinner, the multiple offensive scheme at Kansas? I think I'm going to go Alfonso Osgood. I don't know if that impacts our games now. Doesn't matter. We're going to play this game against Tennessee, taking on Tennessee in the playoffs. Let's do this. The Fiesta Bowl in Phoenix. Penn State is, or excuse me, not Penn State. Penn State is in this game, but Boise State's in this game in real life. Tennessee already lost their playoff game. At the end of the day, it all comes down to this season. If we don't win, the next loss we have, if we have one, ends the video. So if we want to win Boise State National Championship, it has to happen this year. We want to save them. Let's do this. Let's try to establish the run early with John Brez Dubar. What a block by my offensive line. Holy hell. Great 17-yard run. Let's see how they cover this. They left him wide open. Give me 6 yards. Nice job. Gonna put Nwosu on a drag. They're just going to allow me to, they're just going to allow me to hit this drag. Get off of me. There we go. If they're going to keep letting me run stick and not cover put someone on Nwosu, I didn't know where to go. That was horrifying. That's on me. I can't do that. Let's put it like this. I cannot afford to do that against this team. Give me 4, 5, even better. Let's see what happens here. Got it. Oh, got the option route. Spin move! Oh my God, what a spin move! Here we go. I'm taking off. I just got to take off. I know I'm going to get caught in the back. Oh my God, I scored! I got pushed in! Here we go. Gonna run a couple drags here. Fucking hell, dude. I got no time. I think this is man coverage. That's a great catch, first of all. That's a hell of a ball. Just putting Holmes on a drag here. I don't want to do too much. Taking off. Maddox Madsen again. Maddox Madsen again! And I'll be honest, boys, I never played another snap in that game. We outscored them they outscored us 20-17 down the stretch, but we already have 14-0. We take down Tennessee, move to the semifinals, 31-20 against the Tennessee Volunteers. What a game. I was shocked at how, I mean, our team in Sim played fantastic. And just like that, we obviously win the Fiesta Bowl, move to the semifinals, I believe, or in the Cotton Bowl, or is it the Orange Bowl? I don't remember. Jay Cinnamon, 2 tackles, 2 TFLs, jizzed all over that Tennessee offense. And it was the National Defense Player of the Week. Wow, shout out to Jace. Maddox Madsen, Mountain West Offense Player of the Week, 263, 2 touchdowns. Magnificent game for Maddox. He's been balling all season. And now we take on USC in the Rose Bowl. Okay, I want to take a look at the Players of the Week first. Obviously, 4 tackles, 1 forced fumble, and 2 fumble recoveries. Yeah, that'll do it. And then 2 rushing touchdowns on 18 yards for Maddox Madsen as well. He was magnificent. And then score schedules. I want to take a look at the bracket. Tulane sneaks by Oklahoma. Georgia sneaks by Notre Dame. USC sneaks by A&M. And then we trample Tennessee. So the top 4 seeds made it to the national championship. Or the semifinals, excuse me. And we bring in Alfonso Osgood from Eastern Michigan. So if that does make a difference, there it is. Next game is the Rose Bowl against USC. We're going to switch it up and go with the alternates. The all-orange unis. Let's do it. The Rose Bowl here in Southern California, the home of the USC Trojans. This is going to be tough. We have to pretty much play a road game for a shot at the national championship. We've never done this before at Boise State. USC's done it before. We have to win a game. It starts now with the all-orange unis. 3rd and 4. Defense has done a good job. I'm going to sit on Hawthorne. Very interesting formation. Yeah, that's on me. Oh my God, I got bitched. Holy shit, Jaden Miles, nice throw. I don't know how I managed to get the ball, but it's 2nd and inches here. Got it. Oh! I think it got tipped and we still caught it. USC responded quickly. It's time for us. It's going to be Y. Yep, there we go. Got him. Cut up field. Whoa, the human joystick. Now it's time to put the ball in the hands of Dubar. In the full house set. In the full house set, we take the lead. 3rd and 8. If we can hold them to a field goal here, that would be awesome. I'm on handbrake. Give me that. Take off. Take off. Take off. Get a pick 6. Get a pick 6. Let's go. We're going to walk into the end zone. That was really risky. But Franklin Johnson with a 76-yard pick 6. And I'll be honest, boys, didn't play another snap. We outscored them 13-8 down the stretch to win the Rose Bowl 34-15 and advance to the national championship. I'll be honest, I still can't believe we caught that first pass. I want to see that again. We win the Rose Bowl, advance to the national championship. I don't know who we're playing. I think it's either Georgia or Tulane, but it's going to be a brutal game. Cameron Bates, 4 for 148, 2 touchdowns. He was brilliant. I believe he was the one that caught the tipped pass. I really want to look at that play again. This throw, it was right here. It was tipped. It definitely was tipped. I'm going to look at it in slow-mo. It definitely tipped. And then the pick 6, definitely not the best idea to do it like that. But we win the Rose Bowl. Boise State is 1 win away from a national championship. Let's take a look at this. View highlights. It was the first quarter. It was our first touchdown. Here we go. Okay, wait. Here we go. It was tipped. And he still caught it. Is there a way to go like frame by frame? Not really. What a grab, bro. Holy hell. Franklin Johnson Jr. had a fantastic game, a pick 6 and 2 tackles. Mountain West Defense Player of the Week. And the National Defense Player of the Week. That's huge for the corner. And then Cameron Bates, obviously, was brilliant. 4 for 149, 2 touchdowns. Mountain West Offensive Player of the Week. And the National Offensive Player of the Week. So we swept it. So we must have had a much better game than the other teams. And we're taking on Georgia. Fucking great. God damn it. It's Georgia. Why couldn't it have been Tulane? Let's take a look at the bracket here. Georgia trampled Tulane, and we obviously fucked USC. So 1-2 for the national championship. Taking on Georgia in the national championship. We're going to switch it up, go with the away options, the all whites. Video ends here, boys. Whether win or lose, this is it. Going to try a little trickery here, see how they handle it. This is zone coverage. Up the seam. Up the seam to the tight end. Excellent ball. Now I'm going to do this exact play, but I'm actually going to throw it out to Dubar and see how they cover it. Dude, I am pressing. I'm jamming Y. I'm jamming Y on that play. I knew he was going to cross his face. Our tight end's a dog. I honestly should have zipped the deep ball. Like, bro, what? I'm just taking off, bro. There's nobody in front of me. I'm trying to slide, and I got sucked into an animation. Okay, Dubar, what do you got for me, big fella? They're in cover 4, which means it's actually a good run play. If I can go that way, holy shit. The fact that I got 6 yards in that play is actually insane. Gonna try a little option here. I can't go anywhere. There's nowhere for me to go. Every time I make a play on the ground, it's because... Oh, wait. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Taking our field goal. We just want to go up 3-0. That's fucking insane that I fucking missed. Drilled it. Okay. 3-0. Boise State. Here we go. I'm going to bring a blitz. I needed to get home. Oh my God. Not only did it not get home, we got cooked. Let's see how they handle this. I had the tight end the whole way, by the way. I'm just a fucking moron. Didn't throw the ball because I got scared. I'm playing like a little bitch. I'm going to be honest. PI. Please be PI. Please be PI. Yep. I thought so. I was about to say, bro, you shouldn't have been there. Give me that. I may be bad, but I ain't that fucking bad. Yep. Oh, I'm dead. Yep. Wow, that was... They have 5 sacks in the first half. That's fucking insane. That is actually criminal. This is legit abuse. What a ball! What a catch by Prince Strachan! Oh my God! Come on. I'm on a D lineman. I literally did not want to be on a D lineman. That was horrifying. I'm on Hamrick. Here we go. Give me that. Yeah, just stay in the end zone. I wanted to see if I could take it out, but I wanted to make sure I had a lane if I did. Up the seam. You gotta hold on and you do! Boise State takes the lead. 4th and 8. Oh, we have a 10-point lead? I'll be honest. Don't remember taking a 10-point lead. If he would have caught that ball, I would have freaked out. I would have freaked out. Somehow, in literally less than 10 seconds of game time, they managed to score after we had the ball. Okay, that was insane. I didn't say I'm on a streak. That's my fault. I thought I said I'm on a streak. Fuck me. You can't drop that fucking ball. Like, what? How are you going to drop that? Right up the seam. Right up the seam. I saw the defense. What a ball by Maddox Madsen. Cut up field, stay in bounds. Excellent ball work across midfield. Game. Ball game, let's go! I was going to try to milk the clock until I saw them in press. It doesn't matter. Boise State, in the final game of the video, wins the national championship. We came in, we had 3 years to win a national championship and save Boise State. I thought we were going to have to do it in year 1 with Ashton Janey, but you know what? We didn't need Ashton Janey. We had Maddox Madsen. What a fucking stud. If you guys enjoyed this, make sure to comment down below. First time doing a Mountain West rebuild. Not my first time doing a small team rebuild, but head coach Cam Martin got the dub. If you want to see me doing other teams like this, if you want to see me do any other team, make sure to comment down below. Make sure to like and subscribe. And YouTube thinks you're going to like this video. Find out if they're right.